Ghana has been so impressive, guys, so impressive. I mean, I'm impressed, I'm excited. I can't wait to share my feelings and observations about this country with you guys. Like, you need to come to Ghana, guys. When I got here, right from the airport, it was one pleasant experience to the other until now that I'm here even speaking with you guys. So today I want to share with you guys my observations about Ghana and how much I've been impressed by Ghana so far. So welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new, you're welcome here. If you're not new, thank you for always coming back. Do consider clicking the subscribe button. Now let me give you my observations. So obviously the first thing I noticed when I got to Ghana was the population. Coming from a country that has a very large population and sometimes seems so overwhelming and chaotic, coming to Ghana was a pleasant experience. I got here and I noticed that it's not as populated, it's not as crowded as it is, in Lagos where I live, in Nigeria generally. So I was pleasantly, impressed by what I saw. And moving around is so easy. You're able to get things done in real time without having to really, spend much time in traffic or just the hassle of moving from one place to the other. It's so easy and quite seamless moving about. So that's one thing I observed about Ghana. The population is less and it's more easy to move about and just interact and get things done here, especially in Accra, where I've been staying ever since I came to Ghana. The next thing I noticed about Ghana is the transportation system, the public transportation system. They have these beautiful, cute, small taxis that move around. They're all over the streets. It's easy for you to get about when you want to go anywhere. Bikes are not found on the streets. I think it's illegal for bikes to move, so taxis are readily available. They also have the trotro, that is the buses, what Lagosians call downfall. So here we have the trotro and they are plying the routes to different locations, so it's easy to also move about from one location to the other. And there's less drama with using the trotros. Like, when you get in there, the trotros are clean, the conductors are pleasant. It's not as dramatic as it gets when you enter a public bus in Nigeria, especially in Lagos. So it's just gentle. Even when they are calling passengers on the road, it's not noisy, just calm. You go in there, you sit down, clean, you pay your fare. There's nothing like, oh, your change, I don't get change, all those things that they keep telling you when you enter bus. So it's just so gentle and everything, guys. I love it. I've used the trotro for like more than once and it was the same experience. So I can say for sure that the trotros are less dramatic and just a pleasant, clean experience driving in there. The only thing though that I observed is the cost in transportation. I heard that probably it's because of the year of return and because it's a festive period that the prices have sort of increased. Otherwise the prices are usually friendly and quite reasonable. But so far, apart from the pricing, it's impressive, guys. And the taxi drivers are friendly, they are chatty as you are driving with them, especially when they know that you are a visitor into Ghana. They're so friendly, they are chatty and just want you to feel comfortable and make you feel at home. This particular one, guys, it just intrigued me. Like, coming from a place where there's so much going on in terms of traffic and movement and congestions on the road. In Accra, I found that motorists actually stop for pedestrians to cross. Like, the first day it happened, I was on my way to Labadi Beach, and in the taxi I boarded, I think a young boy and a girl wanted to cross the road. The taxi driver was driving and they actually, waved at him, beckoned at him to slow down, and he actually slowed down for them to cross the road before we proceeded. Like, it's so different. It doesn't happen in Lagos. In Nigeria, you have to wait. If you don't wait, you risk your legs being broken. Just you don't even try that. So I was so impressed, and it was not just that day. It happened like several times. Even for me personally, motorists have had to stop for me several times to cross. So I was like, this is impressive. I kept telling Napi that, Napi, is this how considerate your motorists are here? Like, they stop for you to cross before you go. A zebra crossing, zebra crossing, they stop for you to cross. Don't try that in Nigeria, guys. Don't try it. your legs will be chopped off by the motorists. So that's another pleasant experience I've had, and another pleasant observation I've made about Ghana. Your motorist, thumbs up. Thank you for always stopping for pedestrians to cross before you go. Keep doing it. And then waste management in Ghana is good, guys. I like it. Like, there are waste bins on the streets, and Ghanaians actually use the waste bins. Like, you see them dumping refuse in the waste bins. I was like, how did you guys get to this point? Like, you guys know what I mean, Nigerians. It doesn't happen like that where I am coming from. You know how we do it, guys. You know how we do it. Even when waste bins are provided, we rarely use them. So most times, don't even find the waste bins on the street. So we just drink sachet water and drop it where we want. We drink bottled water and drop it where we want. We drink, fizzy drinks and dump the bottles where we want. And Nigerians, don't come for me. You guys know I'm saying the truth. You know I'm saying the truth. I was so impressed. Like, waste bins on the streets in strategic locations. You drink and dump your waste bottles and all that. So, and they're actually using the waste bottles. You don't see waste littered on the streets all over. You don't see refuse heaped all over the place. It's so clean. It's beautiful, guys. Ghanaians, it's like I'm going to relocate and stay. What do you think? Will you offer me accommodation and a job? Let me know so that I can relocate and live in Accra. So you know how you are in the city and you are hungry, you want to eat, just move around. Roadside bookers are clean. Where they are selling their food is clean. The shops are clean. Where they are cooking is clean. The places are clean. Everything. You just feel comfortable eating, even though it's street food, you feel comfortable eating because it's just clean, impressive. Like, you don't have any fear of, okay, so what I'm trying to eat, I doubt how it was prepared, or where they are serving it is not hygienic or not clean. It's clean. Guys, I'm impressed by your street restaurants. They are clean, their food is good, and their service is also good. So I like that about Ghana as well. Keep it clean and keep it hygienic. Electricity is also not an issue in Accra, Ghana. Since I came, there's been stable electricity, stable water supply. Like, it's running, water is running all the time, and electricity is stable, like 24/7. I think ever since I came, there was power outage just once, and I've stayed for over a week now. So I'm impressed that there's actually stable power supply, so people can do businesses, and do a whole lot of things and just live comfortably even at home. At night I sleep comfortably, and even though I live in I'm staying in a community where it's not a hotel, the electricity is stable, so I stay comfortably and get my things done, without any hitches. Coming from Nigeria and knowing that Ghana is an English-speaking country, I assumed that everybody in Ghana would probably speak English, but guys, that was wrong. So these are the observation I made. There are people here in Accra who actually do not speak English. So that was somehow new, and I think it's quite relatable because even in Nigeria there are people who don't speak English. So I understand that, but I just had the assumption that everybody in Ghana would probably speak English, because when I went to Benin Republic, it was a French-speaking country, so it was normal to come across people who could not speak English. But I assumed that coming to Ghana, everybody would speak English, but that wasn't the case. When I got out on the street and tried to interact with some people, I found that they could not speak English, they do not understand English. But I mean, it's normal. We have people like that in Nigeria as well. So that's another observation I made about Ghana. So when you come, guys, bear it in mind that not everybody speaks or understands English. So when you interact with people on the street and they don't understand you, excuse them. Get the next person who understands English and communicate. So overall, my experience in Ghana has been good, has been pleasant. I'm still enjoying Ghana, and I think I would like to come back again. So guys, if you've not visited Ghana, come visit Ghana. The people are warm, it's a comfortable place. You will enjoy it here, trust me. I can't emphasize it enough. Ghanaians, I've had and I'm still having a good time in your country, and I'm at home here. I feel at home in your country. So thank you so much for having me and being so nice and so warm. Thank you guys also for watching this video. Have you visited Ghana? before? If you visited Ghana, what were the observations you have about the place? Drop a comment, I want to know. Ghanaians, what other things do you have to suggest to me to look out for while I'm still here that might probably be interesting to me? Drop a comment, I would like to know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.